Hey, I'm Lee Whittier, the Dog Show Mentor, and I want to welcome you here today. We're waiting for our guest, our surprise guest. So, in the meantime, I'd like to welcome you here and ask you, please put in the chat your name, your breed, and where you're from. And I'll look forward to seeing who's here today. And today we're going to talk about the National Owner Handled Series, which is about to close on September 21st for the year. So if you are ranked in the top 10, you can get an invitation to Orlando. So what I'm trying to figure out is who's on that list. So if you're on that list, if you're in the top 10, I want to know who you are and how you got there. What was your strategy? Did you just go and just going to the show got you points or what? So we are talking about rising to the top in NOHS rankings. So who are you, and are you in the top 10 of your breed? We have a few members. We have one particular member who has 4 dogs in the top 10 this year, and we're really excited for her. NOHS. We have a member who's, let's see, I'm looking at the list. We've got a number 1 in breed stats, number 2, here's a number 26 in breed stats, but number 1 in NOHS. We've got number, let's see, 13 all breed, pretty good. So number 1 in NOHS, number 26 breed stat, and number 13 all breed. Cindy, hi. Spanish Water Dog mapped out our entire show plan for the year, currently ranked 3rd owner handled. Congratulations. Irish Wolfhound Genie, currently 4th, tied for 4th. Awesome. Congratulations. Megan Sexton Brendel, number 5, NOHS Ridgeback. Congratulations. And Debbie Peterson, I think you're also ranked. I think you're ranked number 5 NOHS. Ray with the Basenji's number 11, top 20. Go Ray! You've got a little work to do. Can't count on somebody else falling back. Hi Cindy with Siberians, and Mary Brussels Griffon with a natural tail, number 7. That's amazing, right? Excellent. Debbie says, have shows lined up every weekend. As of last month on stats, we were number 11. We should move up to number 6 or 8. Good job. Yeah, after this last weekend. Okay, good. On the road, but listening, Ginger. Hope you're having fun. Don't text. Tanya Perry, welcome Tanya with Papillons. Who else? Who did I miss in this list? Cindy with Siberians. Let's see. Oh, Cody. Dogo Argentino number 7 started when my pup was just old enough to start gaining points. Excellent. Very nice. Sarah from Moses Lake with Beagles. Welcome, Sarah. And Kay with miniature schnauzers from Oklahoma. You know, some members of my breed club are moving to Norman, Oklahoma. Do you live anywhere near there, Kay, that you could welcome them? They're wonderful people, and we are really going to miss them. Really hardworking and sweet to the core. All right. Jeannie says, I have 6 shows left here in Iowa, hoping to hit number 1. It isn't out of reach. Go, Jeannie. That's great. All right. Okay, we are not. We number 5 last year, but didn't show from November to May. Having puppies and recovering from shaved legs. Live in Oklahoma City. Well, still welcome them to the state. Number 3, miniature poodle, Lisa. That's amazing. And Kay, we were 13, 14. Not. Number 5 last year. Yes, number 13, 14. So that's top 20. A lot of breed clubs are working through number in the top 20 NOHS this year. So once AKC started working on the different levels of bronze, silver, gold, and platinum for NOHS dogs, I think that's changing how national specialties are run, but I will know more for sure. I'm judging the Sussex Spaniel National, the regional with the national this year. Very excited, and I should know more about what they're going to do there. So we're still waiting for our guest, and we hope that she's able to make it. Cases possible, but not probable. Well, that's okay. All right. So what else have we got? We've got number 6 NOHS. We've got top 10 NOHS boxer, Toy Manchester, top 20 Toy Manchester in breed. Let's see. As I said, I'm trying not to give away too much. Dog Show Mentor has some really great top 20 Tibetan Terrier. Hoping that you make continue to be in the top 20. And for top 10, we've got a giant schnauzer, a ridgeback, and a bouvier. We've actually got 2 bouviers. Portuguese water dog, top 10. Black Russian, top 10. Glenova Mall and German Pinscher, amazing. American Foxhound, Berger Picard, Doberman, all top 10. English Setter, Whippet, all top 10. Toy Manchester, Boxer, Norwegian Elkhound, top 10. So we're doing pretty well at Dog Show Mentor. Yep, good. Top 20, as I said, TT. I've got 2 TTs in the top 20. Let's see. Sealy in the top 20. Marie says, we were ranked in the past, motivated to get my up and coming girl there soon. All right, Marie. Excellent. Good. All right. So who is coming next week to the Dog Show Mentor Open? Yes, exactly. Susie says, Tibetan Terrier, Southern California. Welcome, Susie. Who is coming next week to the Dog Show Mentor Open Masterclass? Alex, do you want to put that up and put that link in the chat? And I also want to thank our statistician, Laura, for pulling up the stats for the Dog Show Mentor. Sandy says, me. Sandy's going to come. Excellent. All right. It is the 30th, which is a Tuesday at 5 p.m. All right. So who else is here and who else is ranked in NOHS? So I'm going to ask you, Nikki from Fort Lauderdale, welcome. I'm going to ask you, what was your strategy to get and stay in the top 10 NOHS? Those of you who have accomplished this, tell me how you did it. I want to know your strategy. So who wants to talk about that? Is it Lisa with the mini poodle? Is it Jeannie with the, remind me, Jeannie. Is it, right, yeah. Linda, what was your strategy with the Manchester? All right, keep it up. Standard Manchester. Number 6, how did you do that? I want to know. Everybody wants to know. And you're not giving away you're only giving away the secret of how you did it, but you're not giving away the work that you put in to get it done. Right? Okay. Let's go back here and see. Michael says you need to have a plan. That's right. In Dog Mentor, every time we have a class, every time we have a master class, we talk about don't go running off without a plan. First things first. You have to have an action plan. Cody says luck. No, 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 no. Dogos aren't shown very much here in Texas and nationwide. No, they're not. Can you tell me why, Cody? I would love to know. Jeannie says, keeping my Griff in condition. Lisa says, we were number 8 last year. He was too young then, so I got him in the ring as much as possible and showed to judges who I knew liked him. Good. Currently, number 15, Susie. Woohoo! Hang in there. Go to a few more shows. Nikki says, watch the numbers of the competition often and be ready to go to another show to get points. Thank you, Nikki. Linda says, loving my guy and developing a firm basis of love and trust between the two of us to show the best we could. You know, Linda, I always talk about when people are in the ring to support their dog's experience. And yes, you're supporting it with love and some structure there. So that trust is really building structure around his experience. Michael says, replying to Natalia, are you ranked? Thank you, Michael. Thank you. So that's what we do at Dog Show Mentor is we talk about creating structure, creating action plans. And we're going to have, in November, we're planning a new Blue Ribbon Blueprint special. So anybody who hasn't been there, please come. We'll be setting a date shortly. Right now we're in August, August 30th. And Nikki says, check out who the judge is going to be for my breed in Orlando. Absolutely. And Michael says she presents a lovely Maltese. Nice, Natalia. Excellent. So we've got a long one here from Lisa. She says, my dog is sitting at number 13. We entered smaller local shows first. We won majors and went into group and placed well. I drive back and forth to shows that are close to home. Smaller shows may be better for newbies. Sometimes the more well-known handlers are not attending the smaller shows, and sometimes those handlers go to the smaller shows too to knock off a few. And great confidence builder. I have not competed much this year. Well, that's too bad because competition is where it's at. Natalia says our team, Rich and me, were number 5 last year. Right now we're number 3, but that can change fast in 1 month. You know, it can because it depends on where the competition is going. And it also depends on whether you're winning. So if you're not winning, you know, and what I would say from a judge's perspective is if it's not, you know, if you have the flow chart for NOHS that are given to the judges and the stewards, and you should have one too. If you look at that and you're not on that flow chart of automatic, get out there and know that you're going to be run off with somebody else, and make sure your dog looks fantastic. When the judge turns around and says who else is eligible, get your hand up there and look enthusiastic. You know, don't look scowling. I see a lot of people scowling when I say who's eligible, and they stand there and they scowl. And I think, what's that about? Okay, let's see what we've got going here. Okay, we got some hearts going. We got love. Love, love, love. Nikki, you have to show to get points. Present your dog as best you possibly can. Yes, absolutely. And Michael says to Glenda, what is your breed? Thank you, Michael. Cody says, if the dogs are shown, they are shown by professional handlers most of the time. Most people don't show them because they have gotten a bad rap. over the years due to people raising them the wrong way. That can happen. I had Rottweilers, I know. Mary says it's really tough to be seen in the California toy ring. I try to be the 6th to 10th in the ring. Make sure my dog is very up and happy when we go in. Extra handicap with undocked tail. Okay, depends on what your standard says. Making sure my dog is very up and happy, undocked tail. Well groomed. Make sure he's very familiar with the ring procedure. Smile a lot, right? I know, smile. Like, look like you're having a good time. I mean, you're not just look, you have to look like you're in there for more than just a good time, but it doesn't mean that you can't have a good time as well, because that smile exudes confidence, right? You're confident. You're comfortable and confident enough to smile and not be tense and nervous and looking down or scowling, right? Good point, Mary. Thank you. Cindy says, my kids and I are not ranked high at this time. We go to shows just about every weekend. Good for you. Dogs are showing well. There's lots of Siberians owner handles in our area. Yeah, good. I'm glad to hear that. I love that breed. And Nikki says, my Cairns are ranked 2, 3, 8, and 10 currently. OMG, Nikki, you have been working hard. I love that. I love that. I love that show of enthusiasm and commitment and really almost like a conspiracy, right? Nikki's got a conspiracy going with her Cairns. I love that. Talk about competitive edge and talk about competitive spirit. That's awesome. Cindy said, I try to get my boy back in front of judges who support the. Yes, of course. And Lisa says, I've been called out for not smiling by other competitors. I find my boy shows better when I'm smiling. Okay. Called out by other competitors. That could mean a lot of different things, but yeah, he shows better because you're more comfortable, because you can't do two things at once. You can't be super tense and smiling. They just don't go together, right? Okay, Natalia says, I'm always proud of my boy winning or losing, and I'm extremely proud to be an owner handler. Yes, get your hand up there. Richie feels that for sure. And also, he really loves when people clap for him. You know, I train my dogs like that. Like, when you clap, everything's good. And so I think that that's a great way to do that. And I'm so sorry that my surprise guest hasn't been able to join us so far. It's possible that she may get in at the last moment, and I'm hoping that she does. And Natalia says, replying to Natalia, Michael, yeah, Augusta, right? Okay, so you're going to Augusta, good. And so I love that you all are talking, and Glenda says Bouvier's. So are you ranked in Bouvier's in either NOHS breed or all breed? Because this forum is not just for NOHS. This is for all levels of competition. And I thoroughly engage and strive for my members to be at all levels, right? I want you to be at all levels, as high as you can go, as good as your dog is, as amazing as your dog is, right? I want you to be and work and compete at the highest levels available. All right. Glenda says, yes, 2 of my Bouvier litter mates are in the top 10. Awesome. That is awesome. Would you like to be a Dog Mentor member? We'd like to have your stats too, and we might be able to help you even more competitively. All right. So we have. I'm just looking at a few of the breeds in Dog Show Mentor as well. You know, breeds like the Newfoundland, the Rat Terrier, the English Springer Spaniel, the Boxer, the Toy Manchester, Standard Manchester, Saluki, several Tibetan Terriers, Giant Schnauzer, several Rhodesian Ridgebacks, Bouviers, English Setters, Whippets, Dobermans. I mean, we have so many. Nikki says, when planning on going to Orlando, the only thing that matters is to make it into the top 10 to get invited. Then it all comes down to the breed ring on the day. Amen. Amen. I can't wait to be there. I cannot wait to be there. And Glenda says, hi, Roberta. And I'm looking for Roberta. Is Roberta here? I didn't see her come in. All right. Maybe you said hello and I didn't see you. Okay. So the news is, and I'm going to just share this, is that we have our guest is, her name is Megan. Maybe some of you know her. And she is coming onto the Dog Show Mentor team. I'm really excited to have her being able to share what some of the programs are and how they might affect your win rate. So Glenda says she's watching. We know each other. Oh, there you are, Roberta. Hi. Hi. And Roberta, what is your breed? Hey, Denise, nice to see you. And late is good as anything. We love to have you here. We love to have you. We love to have everybody, and we love those smiles and questions. So what kind of questions do you have that you can either answer each other's? Roberta, also Bouvier, wonderful. What kind of questions do you have that we might be able to answer? And if I can't answer it, maybe one of you can answer it, or I'll just let one of you answer each other's questions. All right. So Betty Ann says she's showing her 4-month-old Border Terrier puppy tomorrow. What fun. I love that breed. Is she trained? I'm trained to span, and is she trained to have her pelt tested? Kat, welcome. Yeah, I forgot to convert my time zone. Sorry, I'm late. We've been talking about NOHS, and I'm hoping that Alex is going to be able to put in the chat our masterclass next Thursday. And we are hoping that you will be able to be there because August is puppy month at Dog Show Mentor. And that's what we're going to be talking about next Tuesday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. August is puppy month. Kat says, I have a question. I have a toy Manchester who's ranked high in breed owner handled, but still struggled to get her ears up at the crucial moments. That's just trick training. Everything is a trick, Kat. Everything is a trick. Just teach her the trick. Give her a signal and give her a treat. Do something that she loves. Who else has a suggestion? Obviously, you've tried squeaky toys. Michael says confidence is key. Absolutely. So if she's not putting them up because of confidence, train her to be confident, right? Train her. Get her out and about, right? Denise says, yay. I'm just beginning to show my 4 to 6 month puppy. Yes. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. We're going to talk about all aspects of puppies, and we're not going to be doing a handling class here, folks. We don't do handling classes here at Dog Show Mentor, although we do at times do some private training in tips and tricks of handling. I just did an on-site one yesterday with one of my members who lives in Portland and came up to my home and small outdoor training area, and we had some fun, and yeah, it was great. Lots of bait. Michael says lots of bait. Sometimes lots of bait. You could have an arsenal of bait for sure. Squeaky toys, but it's all in training the dog to keep his ears up. And as you first said, Michael, confidence, but also as I said, tricks training. So a combination of those two things, plus lots of treats, and will get you where you need to be. Right. If it works, use it. Right. Exactly, Michael. Thank you. All right. So next week, on the 30th, and I'm gathering that we did have some technical difficulties at the beginning, on the backside of this. So I'm thinking maybe there's some technical difficulties getting some of these links for you. Remember that Dog Show Mentor has a jumpstart program to get you started in wherever you need to get, whatever your goals are. We can help you reach your goals. We're going to be having a goals class this fall as well. We have lots planned. As you know, we are we don't have a lot of open classes, but we are going to have several this fall, and I'm really excited. Uh, uh, Make sure that my dogs walk properly in the ring. Absolutely. Um, we want to make sure that's uh, a way to get your dog up and happy. And if they walk with pride, I just saw a photo, professional ringside photo that was taken uh, and it of my bitch last weekend, and she looks fantastic. She looks proud and happy, and that's what we really want, right? So she's proud and happy. And Glenda says, teach her ears. I trained the boobs. Where's your tail? When I say that, they get their tail up. I trained with captured response. Exactly. That's exactly right. And you will start from the beginning. Don't start in the middle. Take one step at a time, and until you get to that moment. And we're all working toward cueing, and that's called a cue, right? All right. So we are just about out of time. I want to tell you about, I told you about Jumpstart, and I'd also like to tell you about Mastery. And we're accepting Mastery applications, and we're having a special so that you'll get a secret weapon session along with your application for Mastery. So it benefits you to apply because um, it's a deal. And who doesn't like a deal? And who wouldn't want, I mean, I'm just going to say it. Why wouldn't you want to spend an hour speaking with somebody who's spoken to thousands of owner handlers? And I also want to say that those of you who are in my private Facebook group, the Dog Show Mentor Owner Handlers Facebook group, have been offered a 15-minute session with me. And I've noticed that a number of the people who have had a 15-minute talk with me have ended up with a big win a week or two later. And I've thought, I really should be charging for those. Um, and but I love that people have taken such advantage of that opportunity and that you're winning more. And that's what Dog Show Mentor is really about, is helping you as an owner handler win more in the ring. Julie says, Jan, that's why the myth should be debunked. Many days I've won both. What myth, Julie? What myth? Oh, Debbie says she took an owner-handled group 3 a couple days after talking with you. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, awesome. You had a great weekend after that. Like, huge. So I was really happy about that. Nikki says, up. I'm in the chat. Awesome. All right. So we are going to log out, as they say. I'm sorry again that my guest didn't come, but perhaps she can make it next week. Owner handlers are not used by judges in the group. That is a myth that needs to be debunked. Absolutely. That is that is just not true. Uh, yeah, yeah, absolutely. So you all are chatting and I didn't see that. So, but thank you. All right. So as I said, we're taking applications for mastery. If you happen to want to take 1 year out of your life and come to Dog Show Mentor and learn more and do more, um, I would love to have your application and see where we might go together. I love working with all of you who are members, and I love working with you who are coming here to the Facebook Lives every week. I really appreciate you, and thank you so much for being here. I'm Lee Whittier, the Dog Show Mentor, signing off. See you in the winner's circle. Bye, everybody. And I see that, yeah, owner. And I want to say again, it's owner handled, ED, not owner handler, right? Owner handled, because we're judging the dogs. And that's the way you want it, right? You don't want us to judge adult junior handlers. Betty Ann, you are so welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Nikki, thank you. And I appreciate you too. All right. Autocorrect. That does happen. All right. Thanks, Glenda. Thanks for being here. Okay. And Jim says, I just came on, meeting, ran late. Ugh, yeah. Well, you can catch the replay. All you have to do is go to Dog Show Mentor business page and click on the uh, the the link, and it'll take you right there. So you're great, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. And hopefully our guest will be there, Megan. Absolutely. More Bouviers. Yeah, more Bouviers. Love it. I see. Yep, we are. We're accepting applications for the program and getting ready for the fall shows. The links are in the chat now. Okay, everybody who's still here, Ta Abendroth. Ta Abendroth. I hope I'm saying it right. All right. Thanks for being here. Bye, everybody.